I have many dreams, all of which include bringing good quality, purposeful, lasting, holistic healing to as many people as I possibly can. One of those avenues is through an online platform, which will operate similarly to a social media platform. It will be a place where clients can connect to practitioners who are very good, licensed, certified in the skills and coaching expertise that they offer. And it will be a great place for clients to connect with other like-minded clients, for practitioners to connect with other like-minded practitioners, but most importantly for healing to be able to take place. And so that is the first platform. I am still playing around with ideas for the name, such as Christian Healing Network or Our Journey to Christ. I would love to be able to connect individuals who are seeking true healing, faith-based healing with good quality providers. And so I am very excited that the the back end of that is moving forward, and I'm really excited to get that off the ground. Another area that I'm really excited about is founding an equestrian facility that will be on about 300 acres. It will be multi-purpose. It will be predominantly set up in two different parts. On one half of it will be a sanctuary, a refuge for those fleeing domestic violence to be able to have a safe place, to be able to receive healing that they need. And the only thing that will be asked in exchange for that sanctuary would be participation in their healing and participation in helping the whole equestrian facility function. And of course, everybody's going to have different needs and abilities, so that would be there would be clear cut an interview process and everything to make sure that all goes through. But so predominantly it would be on one half of the property would be a safe place for people to come to receive respite, healing, to work with horses and get that really deep emotional healing process going. And on the other side of it, completely separate, will be an area where reunions, camps, retreats can take place. And it could just be this wonderful, beautiful area where people can come, they can associate with families, they can do retreats, they can have such wonderful experiences and also work with the horses. And there wouldn't be, you know, any overlap between the two as far as those coming in to receive the benefits of the retreat. That would totally be their own space, their own sanctuary. And then after all of that, those events, then we could bring in people who want to participate in maintaining the facility, but they would be able to come over and clean up and get ready for the next things and also work with horses. And anyway, I just am really, really excited for this equestrian property. There are so many exciting things that is going to be provided there. Practitioners to come and do workshops and a farm and all sorts of amazing natural resources and just the ability to disconnect from, everyday life, to be able to go out and to be able to really ground in purpose, in passion, and get an education for jobs in the future, for finding oneself again, and really being able to move forward in those powerful healing ways. Another change I hope to see in my lifetime that I will get to be part of is a program to help women in the United States to be able to truly have a beautiful birth experience for themselves, for their family. This would include getting the support and help that each mother needs as she transitions into motherhood for the first time or the seventh time. It would be you know how there are programs in place already in the United States for people to volunteer or to receive income to work with elderly individuals who can't do everything that they can for themselves that they used to be able to do. And so this would be similar, but it would be for women who are transitioning into motherhood and life with a new baby. And I feel like that in the United States right now, I feel like there is such a massive problem with convincing women that they should be able to recover and get back into the workforce within 6 weeks when other countries give mothers 18 months. I feel like we really are doing a disservice to women, and women are not choosing to have as many children because they don't have the support, they don't have the mental stamina. There's just a lot of problems there. So, one thing that I hope to be part of is this change with allowing people to come and be a mother mentor or a mother support to be able to come into the home periodically to help the mother to be, prepare for the baby, to psychologically be okay or gauge how that is going, check if there is abuse going on or other factors that could play into the whole experience with birth and recovery. Um, and then being there for the children, the children who are already there, while the mother goes into labor, or having a specific access to a doula or a midwife, or somebody who could really go to bat for the mother as she's doing the beautiful, miraculous process of giving birth and immediate recovery afterward. And then this process of coming back into the home, does the mom have everything she needs? Well, if there's already this mentor in the home or this mother support in the home where there's this relationship going, then there's also a lot more openness for a mother to explain her real feelings after she has this new baby. And this mentor, they have that relationship, that bond. This mother can have that trust to allow the baby to be held by somebody else or for dinner to be made for her children without having to get up right out of her bed right after she gives birth and to deal with all the complications with postpartum depression that come with that. To really give women just all the grace and all the tender, loving care that a mother needs in this transformational and very challenging process. It's like when we run a marathon, there's that moment in the marathon where the race is on, but there's also all the practice working up into it that we need support for. And then afterward, the recovery, we really need to rally around each other as women and really be there for each other. And I feel like this is a way that we can bring a lot of beauty back into childbirth, that we could bring a lot more femininity into um, the whole, one of the greatest purposes of womanhood, which is to preserve life and to promote life. And so, anyway, I hope I get to be part of that process in my lifetime. And I'm just excited for all the pieces to come into play.